Gene Autry's life sounds almost too unlikely to be real. He began with just $8 earned the hard way, baling hay under the Texas sun, and used it to buy a guitar. By the time he passed away at 91, he owned radio stations, television networks, vast real estate, and even a Major League Baseball team. But what makes his story truly fascinating isn't just how he built his fortune, it's what became of it after he was gone. Born in 1907 on a struggling tenant farm in Texas, Autry's early years were defined by instability. His father chased risky ventures that often failed, even landing in prison, while his mother's constant illness cast a quiet shadow over the family. By the age of 6, Gene was already working. By 11, he was helping hold the household together. There was no safety net, only grit, responsibility, and long days of labor. Music became his escape. With that $8 guitar, he started performing anywhere he could: cafes, school events, small-town gatherings. Eventually, his talent carried him to local radio, and then to national audiences. His breakthrough came during the Great Depression with that "Silver-Haired Daddy of Mine," a song that resonated deeply with a struggling nation. From there, Autry became the face of the singing cowboy, starring in 93 films and building a brand that millions. But Autry wasn't just a performer, he was a strategist. When Hollywood tried to control his career, he pushed back. When television threatened traditional film profits, he fought for ownership. He invested wisely, buying media stations and later the California Angels baseball team. While others chased fame, Autry quietly built an empire. Even at the height of success, he made unexpected choices. During World War II, he walked away from a $600,000 a year career to serve in the Army Air Forces for just $125 a month. He flew dangerous missions and performed for troops in remote war zones, bringing comfort where it was needed most. His personal life, however, carried its own complexities. 2 marriages, no children, and a 34-year age gap with his second wife raised eyebrows. When he died in 1998, there was no direct heir to inherit his vast wealth. Instead, his fortune flowed into foundations, museums, and charitable causes, transforming his legacy into something far bigger than a family inheritance. In the end, Gene Autry didn't just leave behind money. He left behind influence, ownership, and a blueprint for turning talent into lasting impact. His story is a reminder that where you start doesn't define where you finish, and that true legacy isn't always measured in who inherits your wealth, but in what you build for the world. For more powerful stories like this, subscribe to Silver Screen Legends and keep the golden era alive.